Bridget, Nicole, Masalta from Black ADC, and I am going to present my lesson plan for my online demo. So I chose the topic characteristics of living and non-living things, and I have prepared 4 performance objectives wherein at the end of the session, the students will be able to first is to identify the characteristics of living and non-living things through visual and auditory activities. Second is to compare and contrast the living and non-living things. Third, to discover and tell what a living organism needs to survive. For example, the food, air, water, sunlight, habitat, and etc. Fourth is to classify the plants, animals, and people as living things. So in my content rationale, or rationale rather, I've said here that as future aspiring educators, the students are required to learn this topic since all young children are inquisitive growing up, and we were constantly stopping during our walks, rather to talk out the flowers, rocks, bugs, dirt, and leaves. So each new thing was important to us and part of how we develop. We ask questions as children today ask, questioning who, what, where, when, and all the important things, and especially the why. So this lesson allows children to become inquisitive learners and to explore the various aspects of living and non-living things and how this topic relates to them, not only in the environment context, but also physically and mentally. Um, we educators believe that children learn through interactive activity and play. Thus, we meet the physical need of the child. We also believe that children build knowledge mentally through retrievable for later use. So in my activity for day 1, I prepared an activity which is jigsaw puzzle, and they can access to this link by clicking this link to start. And so this is monitored by live, so I can see their outputs and their inputs. So when they submit their answers, so I can gather and tally their scores. So in the analysis, the questions process the relationship between the activity to the topic. Is first, what were the challenges that they've encountered or you've encountered during the activity? Second is what are the strategies or what strategies did you use and how did you apply it in answering the activity? So in my abstraction, what is to be taught in my online demo is first is to have an introduction. Place a rock and the small animal on the table in front of your class. But if you don't have a rock, you can use tumbler, water bottle, and if you don't have a small animal, then you can use a toy, stuffed toy, to represent that small animal. So just like I've used in my online demo, since I don't have a rock, I use a tumbler, an online tumbler, and the small animal I've used is a bunny, stuffed toy bunny. So you can use any living or non-living things so that to represent that that creature, that living creature or non-living creature. So to tell the students that they are going to explore what makes something living today. So explain to them, to the students, that there are 2 objectives on the table, one living and one is not living. So in my online demo, I placed 2 objects, which is the bunny and tumbler, the water tumbler, water bottle, rather. And ask the students to tell you which one is living and which one is not living. So write the names of the 2 items on the board and write living and non-living under appropriate name. If you're using a blackboard, in my part, I'm using a PC. So I just made a picture that there is a label non-living and living. So explain that you're going to show and sing a song to the students that afterward, and they're going to make a chart of non-living and living things. But in this case, since we're using online demo, we're using online class, we're not going to make a chart, but they're just to identify through the chart that I made, which is the non-living and the living. So in the explicit instruction in the teacher modeling, this is where I will show and sing a song about the living things to the students. So after singing the song, I'm going to ask the students what they have learned about the living things. So I've just used the song that I got in YouTube. So and then this discussion time, there I will present the differences between living and the non-living things. So as you can see here in bullet form, these are the text that I will present in my PowerPoint presentation on the difference between the living and the non-living things. So again, in the explicit instruction, again, I'm singing a song about the non-living and the living things to the students, and then I'm going to ask them what they have learned about the living and non-living things so that they will not get bored and I will caught their attention, and there will be interactive discussion and they will still cooperate. So in the guided practice, tell the students now that we are going to use our list to determine whether something is living or not through a chart. So in my online demo, I made a chart. There's 2 boxes wherein I put 2 objects, the living and non-living things, in 1 box. So they're just going to pick or determine which is the living and the non-living things. So the reference of my topic of my lesson is retrieved from these websites. So in my application, it's going to measure the outcomes to determine if the content has been learned. So I prepared these questions wherein at the end of my online demo, I will show this and they will answer it every question of every item. Then that will be a basis if they really learned or listened to the lesson. So that's it.
Okay, kids, what you're going to do is to paste the link to start the jigsaw puzzle. Now, you have to assemble or solve that puzzle in order to see what is the full view of the picture. Alright, you're doing it great. Few more to go. Alright, we're almost done. Congratulations! Now, you are ready for our lesson, which is the characteristics of living and non-living things.
Hi, it's me, Teacher B. Teacher B is here again. And today is Monday. It's Monday. Monday, very good. Now can we sing a song for a hello?
Hello, 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 how are you? Hello, 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 how are you? I'm good. I'm great. I'm wonderful. I'm good. I'm great. I'm wonderful.
Yay! Now can we close our eyes? Can we close our eyes? Because I have a surprise. Can we close our eyes? Now open it. Wow! Our lesson today is all about the characteristics of living and non-living things. I have two things here. I have a bunny and I have a water bottle. A bunny and a water bottle. Now, can you tell me which is the living and the non-living things between the two? The living thing is the bunny. Wow, very good. How about the non-living thing? It's the water bottle. So, the living thing is the bunny. The non-living thing is the water bottle. Interesting. Living and the non-living thing. Let's try to go deeper. Let's discuss the difference between the living and the non-living thing. Are you ready? Yes, we are ready. Very good. Now, eyes on the screen and listen carefully. Living things are the creatures that are alive and made up of cells. Just like us humans, we are alive, kicking and energetic and active. We are alive. Living things are organized. That is true. We are very organized in our things, especially in our surroundings. Living things. Human. Living things, they sense things and react to internal stimulus. For example, smell, touch, light, taste. So, living things have 5 senses. Hear, touch, see, smell, and the last is taste. Very good. Now how about the non-living things? Let's see. Non-living things refers to objects or items that do not exhibit any sign of life. For example, water bottle. It is an object. It is an item. And it doesn't have a sign of life. See? It's not alive. Also, they have no form of organization. Actually, they are not organized. They may be 1, 2 only, something like that. So, no organization. Non-living things do not sense things. Just like the water bottle, they doesn't have the 5 senses that we have. So, living things and non-living things are very different. Living things, they need food to get their energy as to carry out their activities. Activities like movement, growth. Well, just like as humans, we need food. We need to survive. We need water. We need shelter. Okay? Just like for the animals, they need a habitat. They need food and water to survive. Because living things are born, grow, and die. When we are born, we grow from a baby to an adult. Then, eventually, we are going to die. Well, in such movements, living things move in to search food, company, and etc. We humans or the animals do move. Well, we search for food. That's why we go to the groceries. We go to the mall to buy our needs, like clothes. Also, we call a friend for a company, or we call our family for a company. So there is a movement when you say a living thing. But in non-living things, they do not eat, nor they remain the same. For example, a camera, a TV, a radio, or something like you do not eat. For example, a water bottle. You cannot eat a water bottle. A screen. You cannot eat a screen. See, those are non-living things. They do not grow and tend to stay the same. Okay? Non-living things do not grow. For example, a water bottle. It will always stay the same. It doesn't get smaller. It doesn't get larger. It's the same size. And non-living things do not move on their own. Take for an example, me, a human. I can do any movements on my own. I can control my hands, I can control my head, I can speak. But a water bottle cannot do it. Well, let's say a bunny can run fast as he or she can, but a water bottle cannot. It stays the same. When you put a water bottle in your table, it will stay like that. It will never move unless you will move or get the water bottle. So, let's try to sing a song to identify what is a living thing. Are you ready? You are ready. Aye, Captain. Very good.
Jack Cartman! Kids music!
Living things grow. Living things have cells. Living things need air. Living things need nutrients. Living things need water. Living things reproduce. Now I'll say some living things. You show me how they go. A cheetah is a living thing. Show me how it goes. Run, run, run fast. A cheetah is a living thing. A flower is a living thing. Show me how it goes. Grow, grow, grow strong. A flower is a living thing. An eagle is a living thing. Show me how it goes. Fly, fly, fly so high. An eagle is a living thing. Living things grow. Living things have cells. Living things need air. Living things need nutrients. Living things need water. Living things reproduce. Now I'll say some living things. You show me how they go. A turtle is a living thing. Show me how it goes. Paddle, 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 glide. A turtle is a living thing. A frog is a living thing. Show me how it goes. Hop, hop. active, slither smooth. A snake is a living thing. Living things grow. Living things have cells. Living things need air. Living things need nutrients. Living things need water. Living things reproduce. Now look all around each day and see the living things. Let's be friends. Place your mouse.
Right. Very good. So do you know what is a living thing now? Very good. Animals. Very good. They are a living thing. How about us, humans? Are we living things? Very good. So, living things, just like in the video, they breathe in different ways. Well, as humans, we breathe through our nose. Animals also breathe on their nose. In the ocean, some of the mammals breathe in their lungs or in their mouth. They breathe in their mouths, so there are different ways in breathing. Also, living things reproduce. Just like in the video, they reproduce through bird or seeds that grow. As humans, we give birth to a baby. A female gave birth to a baby, or a mammal gave birth to a baby. That's why we have puppies, kittens, babies, just like that. Also, a flower, they can give seeds. Alright? Flowers produce seeds that will grow. Just like the babies, flowers grow. Living things evolve. There is an evolution. Living things go through the process of adaptation and evolution. Before, we have dinosaurs. However, because of the climate, we evolve, and there is an adaptation. So, from the dinosaurs to now, as what you can see in the surroundings, what you can see, the animals in your surroundings, they evolve because they adapt the kind of climate they have because of the habitat. Okay? Do you understand? Very good. How about the non-living things? Well, they do not breathe since they do not grow. Alright? Non-living things do not breathe. They do not have a nose, just like us. We have a nose. We have a mouth, but they do not have. And they do not grow. They do not reproduce. Example, a piece or a rock does not make a children. Let's take, for example, the water bottle again. Water bottle do not reproduce. They cannot make a children because it will stay the same, just like this. Nothing will happen. Just a water bottle. Non-living things do not adapt and evolve. Well, if you put a water bottle inside a refrigerator, and then you will stay it for how many years, it will stay the same. Nothing will happen. It will stay the same like the water bottle. Nothing will happen. A water bottle, because it's not a living thing. It doesn't adapt or evolve. Do you understand? Very good. Living things possess life. Well, when you possess life, you're alive, just like us, humans, animals. We possess life. That's why we are here, we're alive, we're taking good care of ourselves. We're moving because we're alive. And for survival, living things depend on water, air, and food. Well, to survive, We need water to drink. We need air to breathe and food to eat. Also, we need shelter, just like our house. See? To keep us safe and secure. Well, we also have lifespan and not immortal. So living things have a lifespan and we are not immortal. Well, like what I've said, eventually we will die. It depends on how will you die. It may be through a disease, aging, or accident. Because we're not mortal. We are not vampires. Okay? Example are us, humans, animals, plants, insects. Well, if you kill an animal, it will die. Okay? But on non-living things, they do not possess life. Water bottle, they do not possess life. See? It's not moving. But when I'm touching it, I'm holding it, it's moving. I'm controlling a water bottle. Non-living things have no such requirements. As humans, living things, we depend on water, food, air, shelter. However, the non-living things depend on nothing. They don't need water, they don't need food, they don't need air, they don't need shelter. And non-living things have no lifespan, and they are immortal. Okay? So if you put a water bottle on your table and stay it for 9 years, nothing will happen. It will stay the same. It will not die or it will not get sick because a non-living thing have no lifespan and immortal. Do you understand? Very good. Examples: a rock or a stone, a pen, buildings, houses, and gadgets like phones. See? Non-living things have no lifespan. Now, can we sing a song in order to differentiate what is non-living things and living things? Yes? All right. But before that, we are going to make a chart. See? In the first box, you can see a lot of things. A dog, a helicopter, a camera, a plant, an ant, a fish. And in the other side it's a blank box. Well, we need to know what or which is the non-living things and the living things. So can you point which is the living things? A dog. Very good. It is a living thing. What's more? Oh, a plant. Very good. What's more? An ant. Of course, it is a living thing. What's more? Oh, it is a duck. Oh, a duck or a bird. Very good. And the last A is a fish. Very good. So all of those animals, those plants, breathe air. They need food, they need water, and they need shelter. So, living things possess life, non-living things possess no life. Just like the camera. It doesn't breathe air. It doesn't need food. See? A radio, a tape, a helicopter doesn't possess life. Unlike the living things. We move, we need air, we eat, we drink water, we have shelter, we have habitat. See? Do you understand? Very good. Now, can we sing a song?
Does it breathe air? Does it move or grow? Does it need food or water? If yes, then you know it's a living thing. Does it breathe air? Does it move or grow? Does it need food or water? If yes, then you know it's a living thing. Does it breathe air? Does it move or grow? Does it need food or water? If no, then you know it's a non-living thing. Does it breathe air? Does it move or grow? Does it need food or water? If no, then you know it's a non-living thing.
Very good. So do you know what is a living thing and a non-living thing? When it breathes air, it moves and grows, need food and water, it is a living thing. But if not, it's not a non-living. It's a non-living thing. Just like a bunny and a water bottle. See? Now we will have a quiz. Let's see if these things are a living thing or a non-living thing. First, a tree. Does it breathe? Yes, very good. Does it move itself? No. Does it grow and change? Yes, very good. Does it need air, food, and water to live? Yes, very good. Does it have offspring? Does it reproduce? Yes, very good. Is it a living? Yes. Is it a living thing? Is it non-living thing? No. Very good. How about a soccer ball? Does it breathe? No. Does it move itself? No. Does it grow and change? No. Does it need air, food, and water to live? No. Does it have offspring or reproduce? No. Is it a living thing? No. Is it a non-living thing? Yes, very good. How about a baby? Does it breathe? Yes, of course. Does it move itself? Yes, it crawls. Does it change and grow? Yes. Does it need air, food, and water to live? Yes, very good. Does it have offspring or does it reproduce? Yes, very good. Is it a living thing? Yes. Is it a non-living thing? No, very good. How about a stick? Does it breathe? No. Does it move itself? No. Does it grow and change? No. Does it need air, food, and water to live? No. Does it have offspring? Or does it reproduce? No. Is it a living thing? No. Is it a non-living thing? Yes. Very good. Can we give ourselves a round of applause? Can we do a clap? Like 3 claps. 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Thumbs up, thumbs up. All right. So, do you master the living thing and non-living thing's characteristics? Yes, very good. Good job. All right. So, those things that we tackled are the characteristics of living and non-living things. Again, can you give me an example of a living thing? A cat. Very good. How about a non-living thing? A pen. Very good. So, that's it for today. We are done. Can we sing a goodbye song? Okay, repeat after me. It is goodbye, goodbye, see you again. Alright, let's sing goodbye, goodbye, and see you again. Goodbye, goodbye, and see you again. Alright, very good. Bye. See you soon.